In this video, we're covering blue belt brown stripe, and we're covering collar grabs, lapel grabs and collar grabs. So I need to adjust my microphone here for a second so that we don't accidentally knock it off again. So this one here is a person's grabbing your collar, okay? So, and it doesn't matter if it's one-handed or two-handed. Obviously, if it's one-handed, what's the weapon? That fist, okay? And I need to take that out of the equation. If it's two-handed, obviously it's a dum-dum grab and less danger, okay? So from here, again, he's grabbed me with one hand. I'm going to use my opposite hand to start my defense. So I'm going to come in a sweeping motion under and hook his elbow like this. See what that does to his body position? It just totally unbalances him. So I'm going to come past, and when I grab, I can grab his sleeve or whatever, but I'm going to pull my hand back in that chamber position like we do when we do our traditional punching. So I come here, and I grab, and I pull it in. Now from here, it's very simple. I just reach up, and I cover his eyes. I push his head back. As soon as his head is tilted back, I push it straight down towards the floor, okay? This is a great explanation for this type of motion when we're doing our chopping motion in Basai Kata, okay? So one more time, he grabs, I come under, I pull that back quickly, this reaches up, and I do my third eye takedown, so I turn his head back, and I push straight down towards the floor, okay? Now, the next technique we do is for a rear collar grab. Now, this is somebody grabbing you from your collar from behind. And they're trying to pull you to make you fall down or to pull you backwards. So you can turn, there's a variation 1 and a variation 2. I can turn one way or the other. It all pretty much, we do a lot of the same things. So I don't know which hand he's grabbing me with. I have an idea, but maybe I don't know which hand he's grabbing with. So my arm is going to come straight up in the air as I step and I turn. So the first one, I'm going to turn to my right. So my arm comes up and over. See what that did? Now I'm going to break the hold by driving my elbow down. And from here, I'm going to go into my arm bar, my standard arm bar. So I'm going to come here and arm bar. Okay, let's turn and face the other way so we can see this from that way. Okay, so again, my right hand shoots up. I step around and I drop my elbow really quick. Then I'm just going to grab his arm and I'm going to step so that I can do my arm bar. Okay, that's variation 1. If he grabs and I turn to my left, I still am going to lift my arm straight up. I'm going to lift my arm straight up. It's going to come down on his arm, and then I'm going to punch through like this, okay? And from here, I'm going to do my third eye takedown again, here and drop, okay? Really, really important. You're going to end up with a couple of different techniques when you do this motion. If his arm is longer, you may end up further down his arm in what we call a shoulder lock. His elbow will bend and he'll do this. If I'm higher, it's really important that when I come underneath that I punch, See that motion? Okay, that's really, really important. Otherwise, you won't get the reaction you want. You won't get them where they need to be. And then it's just your third eye takedown. And that is our defenses for collar grabs.